She says she's over him, that it's done, that she's moved on, that she's healed. But the next day, she's on Instagram, full makeup, perfect lighting, showing cleavage, angling her hips, captioning it with some vague, empowered quote like, "Sometimes you gotta glow different when the pain hits different," or "unbothered energy only." Unbothered? Nah, that post isn't for girls. It isn't for her followers. And it damn sure isn't for herself. It's for him. The same man she claimed she's over. The man she said was toxic, useless, immature, whatever. She wants his attention, and she wants him to see what he's missing. Let's be real. Modern women don't move on. They market themselves. They don't heal. They perform healing. They don't grow. They post as they're growing while still emotionally orbiting the man they left. And if you're watching this as a man who's confused by female behavior, strap in, because what I'm about to say will expose what she'll never admit out loud. Point 1, "I'm over him," is often just PR. Let's get this straight. When a woman says she's over him, watch her actions. If she's truly over a man, you'll see it in her lifestyle, not her social media. But when a breakup hits, she doesn't retreat to heal quietly. She broadcasts. Suddenly, she's in the gym 5 times a week, posting selfies she never used to take, captioning thirst traps with spiritual quotes, going out more, laughing harder, louder, longer, not for healing, for visibility. She's not healing, she's advertising. She wants her ex to see her and think, "Damn, she's glowing without me." But let's be brutally honest. If she were truly over him, she wouldn't need to prove anything. Real healing is quiet. Real growth doesn't need an audience. And peace? Peace doesn't post. Point 2, posting is the new cry for male validation. Back in the day, when women were hurt, they cried to their mom, journaled, maybe cried into a glass of wine watching The Notebook. Now, they post. Posting is today's coping mechanism, but it's wrapped in validation-seeking behavior. You'll hear her say, "I'm just expressing myself. I felt cute. I'm embracing my femininity." No, sis, you want him to see it. You want to feel powerful again. You want to flip the script and make him the one watching. And here's the cold truth, fellas. She doesn't need you back. She needs to know she could have you back. That's the game. So she throws the bait out. A perfectly timed gym selfie. A subtle post from the same restaurant you two used to go to. A birthday shout out to herself in lingerie. And the moment you watch her story, like the post or DM her, she wins. Not because she wants you back, but because you still orbit her. That's the game, king. She's fishing, not for love, but for power. Point 3, she's performing healing for social credit. Have you ever noticed how breakups now come with phases? Phase 1, emotional meltdown. Phase 2, revenge body. Phase 3, soft life content, cocktails, vacations, brunches. Phase 4, vague spiritual quotes about self-worth and energy. It's a playbook, a healing aesthetic. She's not doing it for herself. She's doing it for the image. Because the modern woman isn't just healing. She's curating healing for likes, shares, and stories. It's not growth. It's branding. So she can paint him as the villain and herself as a victorious, independent queen rising from the ashes. Meanwhile, she's checking to see if he watched her story, checking if he viewed her TikTok, hoping he sees that accidental post with a new guy, the new look, the new glow. But deep down, she's not over him. She just wants to look like she is. Point 4, I don't miss him, but still posting what he loved. You ever see a woman post pictures that suspiciously highlight everything her ex liked about her? Wears that dress he loved, plays that song he introduced her to, goes to that city they talked about visiting, poses in that angle he used to compliment her on, then captions it, "For me, by me, living soft." New energy only. Lies. It's not for her, it's for him, because he liked it. This is called strategic showcasing. She's pretending to live her best life, while carefully placing visual reminders of everything he associated with her. Because the post is a trap. It's a siren song for attention. She's not over him. She's baiting him. Point 5. She's not over him. She's just rebranding her pain. You ever notice this line? He was toxic, but I'm thankful for the lesson. Sounds healed, right? Nah, that's pain wearing perfume. That's heartbreak dressed up as wisdom. She's not over him. She's rebranding the pain to maintain social power, to still be seen as strong, evolved, unfazed. Because in today's culture, being the victim is a flex if you wear it right. So she turns the pain into content. Quotes, reels, Q&As, and calls it closure. But if she still needs to post about him, if his name still shows up between the lines, if his memory still fuels her glow up, she's not over him. Point 6. If she truly moved on, you'd never know it. Here's the final truth. A woman who's really over a man, she disappears. She levels up in silence. She doesn't need to remind him of what he lost, because she no longer cares. Her healing is private. Her peace is sacred. And she moves on without broadcasting the breakup. But the one who posts still wants to be seen, still wants to be missed, still wants to be felt. So if she's still posting for him, she's still emotionally tied to him. It's not empowerment, it's a power play. And if you're her ex watching it, understand, you still own real estate in her head. She's not over you, bro. Fellas, listen to me. Don't fall for the performance. She says she's over him, but her behavior screams otherwise. Watch her patterns, not her posts. Listen to her silence, not her captions. Judge her peace, not her followers. Because women don't say what they mean, they signal what they want. And in this case, she doesn't want him to go. She wants him to regret leaving. But real men don't chase women playing chess on Instagram. Real men move forward with clarity, with power, with peace. Let her post. Let her perform. Let her pretend. You stay grounded, because your attention is currency and she's still trying to spend it. If this exposed something you knew but couldn't explain, if this gave words to the confusion you felt watching her stories, then do this. Subscribe to this channel. Like the video. Comment below. Tell me your experience with this kind of behavior. And most importantly, share this with your brothers, your boys, and your sons, because they need to know her "I'm over him" isn't always closure. Sometimes it's just a curtain call. This is Woman Unmasked, and I'm just getting started.